Go.
Hello, Morning Rush regulars. This is Jonathon Rush. Hello, Kelly Nash.
Good morning.
So we're looking over some stuff. Oh, it's tomorrow's show today, the video podcast. We talk about things today that we're talking about possibly using on the air tomorrow. And this is where we need your help. You want to chime in, maybe on social media. Tell us what you're thinking. Kelly, talk for a second. I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, no, not again. Jonathan has the worst allergies. Maybe we should do a bit on that.
I think it's, have you noticed how many people have those oil vaporizers, the little vaporizers with the essential oils?
Sure.
Have you noticed how many people, tell me how about you, how many people do you think have those things in their office?
Oh, goodness. We're high percentage.
Right.
74%.
I think they're all colliding in the hallways. All these oils, they got some kind of battle going on. It's like spiritual warfare. You can't see it, but you know what's going on.
Oh.
I think that's what it is. Spiritual warfare is in my sinuses.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Well, whatever it is, people, maybe they can contribute some ideas on how to fix it, because it literally gets to the point where he can't breathe.
I mean, I will drive all the way to work. I get up in the morning, get ready, drive all the way to work, walk in the door. Within 30 seconds of walking in the door, I start to sneeze.
You used to blame the females.
Yeah, because it started at about
9 o'clock. You'd say, "Oh, here they come," but now you can't blame them because they're sneezing at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, because there's certain perfumes. Like if I'm in the mall, I'll walk way around the cosmetics counter because I'm going to go into some kind of fit, sneezing and coughing and wheezing and falling on the floor. It always draws a scene. I don't like that when I'm flopping around on the ground like a fish.
You don't like that?
No. All right, so now tomorrow, if you got ideas for that, let me know. I could be like in China. I could wear one of those surgical masks, get the Michael Jackson look going. It's probably not a good idea. All right, so tomorrow we got to do the rant and raise first thing in the morning, which is celebrating.
I will give you a rant that I'm going to use tomorrow because I wrote it down here. We have a commercial that says this, and it really annoys me.
All right.
It's a phrase that people use. Well, you know that, and then they go on to say something that they think that I don't know.
Yes.
Well, you know that.
Right.
You know, the Gamecocks didn't make it to a bowl this year. You know that.
Or when they say something that's so obscure, there's no way I could possibly know that. Well, on that 1972 Oldsmobile GTO, it didn't have the six-pack. That was an aftermarket carburetor. No, I didn't know that. Why would I know that?
Well, the ones that really annoy me is the ones where they say, you do know that, and then there's like a better way to ship your packages or whatever.
Okay.
Because you're basically insulting. And so my answer has now become stock answer.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that. I just don't like it.
Right. Yeah.
I just don't want to do that.
Nobody knows that, but
well,
nobody
does.
There's
a way to save money, right?
You don't do that.
I don't want to save money. I like spending extra money.
Yeah. A lot of times I'll just leave money on the package, just outside of it. Just tape a couple of bills on the outside.
So are there phrases that are ticking you off, drivers that are ticking you off, where you got birthdays to celebrate, you're excited about well, we can't be excited about Auburn.
We got a lot of basketball coming up. We're not excited about Auburn. That game's behind us now.
Moving on.
Neither the Gamecocks nor the Clemson fans want to talk about the last game. Let's talk about the one coming up. Okay. Tigers play at 2 Saturday. Gamecocks play at 8, I think. And Wofford plays at 1. Sure. Those are the ones I remember off the top of my head. Basketball. And I got baseball Saturday. Yeah, a scrimmage game. Yay. Go see the league play.
3 scrimmages this weekend here for the Gamecocks, and they're all free in the public, so you can get out and get some extra bonus baseball if it doesn't rain too bad.
So we got some sports stuff to cheer about, and then whatever you're celebrating in your house, you got somebody celebrating a wedding anniversary or a birthday, what you got going on, get it on the biggest stick in Columbia, 100,000 watts at 1,023 feet.
Sounds like you're being a little braggadocious.
I think I'm right on the footage of our stick. I'll have to measure it again.
Somebody got a question. I went out and measured it last night. So,
all right, we can do that tomorrow. Well, we do that just to kick off the weekend. Then what do you want to talk about?
Mr. Peanut has died.
Oh, this is the biggest tragedy ever.
They killed off Mr. Peanut.
Well, not yet.
What do you mean, not yet? I got the video.
I know, but I'm saying something's going to happen through the progression of the Super Bowls. This is going to be one of the best Super Bowl campaigns in a long time, I think. I think something's going to happen through the progression of the Super Bowl commercials where we find out Mr. Peanut didn't die.
Really?
Yes.
But then why did the peanut people on their Twitter account
Try to hook you in.
But they put in the R.I.P. and they put
R.I.P. Nut.
It was
They're being
like
cute.
1908 till whatever, 2020. He is. I'm going to go under the premise he's dead.
Okay.
And I was talking with one of our coworkers here
There's
about
no way.
the death of Mr. Peanut and how they killed him off, basically. And that led to a bit that he and I started calling character assassination. Which characters would you like to kill off? Is there some sort of, cartoon or, like a
That's pretty
Ronald
good.
McDonald?
Who you're
Burger
tired of?
King?
Which spokesperson just will not go away? Mr. Peanut's been here for 100 years, right?
How about Mr. Clean?
Well,
Been
yeah,
here
Mr.
since
Clean
like
was
the
gone for a
50s or
while.
whatever.
He went to the gym, and then he came back. Now he's Mr. Hottie, Mr. Clean.
So
You tired of that one?
Are you tired of Captain Crunch? Is he still around? Who do
I
you not
haven't
like?
seen Captain Crunch in years.
Okay, how about
That
that?
ship sailed.
Which one should we bring back?
Ah, there you
We're gonna
go.
revive them.
All the shores coming ashore. Get your Captain Crunch at the grocery store. Wow, that was a flashback.
In my head, I've got Jesus standing at the Captain Crunch grave saying, "Captain, rise!"
Rise. Captain Crunch, part of
Come
this nutritious breakfast.
Yes.
It's a bowl of sugar, and then there's an orange juice, a banana, and something else. Part of this nutritious breakfast. I love the way we sold sugar back in the day.
Oh, the breakfast would you
Excellent.
would get
It's
if a
great.
mother today put out the breakfast that the mothers of the 1970s were encouraged to put out.
Yes.
Orange juice, white toast,
Right.
French toast,
Captain Crunch
Captain Crunch cereal, and then
or Sugar Smacks.
part of this nutritious
Mm.
breakfast. This-
You would win Mom of the Year if you started serving that for breakfast. Your kids would love you.
But I'm telling you, they'd arrest her.
Yeah, they would as soon as they got to school.
You
Well, they got
can't
to
give them
school,
that
this
many
kid's got
carbs.
sugar meltdown going on. They can't control him anymore. That'd be hysterical if we
Remember we
served
worked
that.
with that guy for a while who brought in his kids and mom couldn't watch him that day, and so he didn't know what to do with them, and gave them each a honey bun and a
Oh my
Gatorade.
God.
That
Yes.
was a Mountain Dew and a Gatorade. We were doing the showdown at the other studio. These two 8-year-olds.
They were running around the hallways like hamsters in a treadmill.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell keeps running past the door?
They came into the studio, started jumping into the wall, like just launching themselves into the wall. And it's like, what the hell is wrong with you kids? And they're like, Daddy gave us honey buns and Mountain Dew.
And Mountain Dews for breakfast.
Yeah.
They were like 7 years old.
Part of this.
God, that was
nutritious
hysterical. I just saw him yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah, I
hope
guess.
he's doing well.
Yeah, he is. All right, so we got that. Now, we need something for 7:10 because we're going to wrap up our video podcast. We're going to hit a time limit here in a minute.
1 in 5 Americans say in a new survey that they have broken up with someone over their bathroom habits. Now, I've got some of the top annoying bathroom habits. I don't know if this is what caused the breakups. Leaving an empty toilet roll and not replacing. That is annoying.
Yeah.
Never cleaning the toilet. Never cleaning their hair out of the drain.
Oh, that's a
Leaving
bad one.
terrible smell in the bathroom.
I don't know how you can blame that on them.
Leaving your towels or clothes on the floor. Now, it's interesting, in my house, at my house, I actually do leave my clothes on the floor. And that's a thing that my wife and I have worked out, where if I was to try to put them in the hamper, which is next to where she sleeps, I
Gotcha.
would wake her up.
Right.
So I leave them on the floor, and then when I come home
Okay.
today, I will put them in the hamper. So don't think I'm a bad person.
Oh, I thought you were going to say then she picks it up for you.
No. She leaves it there, and then I come and get it. This afternoon, I'll pick it up. So
The
but
hair in the sink, and forever and ever, there was another television show the other night. I'm just flipping through watching non-news television, which was unusual. And they left off. Look, they're still doing what they were doing when I quit watching network television. There was a joke about, or a girl was making a point of, you didn't put the toilet seat down. I'm like, are we still doing this? Is this still a running? Apparently, it's still a problem.
Yeah, every generation has to learn it, right?
Okay.
I remember, there was arguments in every house I've been in, I think, with that sort of.
The toilet paper is a cardinal sin. Or if you don't replace it, and especially if there's not one, and if you can't reach the little cabinet or wherever you keep the spares, then you're stranded.
Oh, what? You can't reach it.
If you keep extra toilet paper in some area that's close by where you can reach it, like in one of our bathrooms, there's a cabinet right there.
Gotcha.
The extra toilet paper is right there. Now, interestingly enough, that one guaranteed has an empty toilet paper tube on it.
Wait, why?
Guaranteed. The person who was there did not replace it. They said, somebody else will replace that.
Who do you accuse of that?
Well,
there's only a few people left in the house.
Just a couple. Well, it's not me.
I'll tell you that right. But, if 1 in 5 Americans, we're talking about 20% of Americans, that means in our audience, there are people who've broken up over bathroom habits.
Over bathroom habits.
So what sent you over the
Makeup
edge?
on the cabinet, because if you don't clean that off every day, that builds up. That becomes impossible to clean up.
Yeah, for me,
I'm thinking about other things that get on my nerves.
Yeah, the bathroom habits don't bother me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really have a problem if Angela's hair is everywhere or if there's makeup all over the place. I mean, I don't enjoy it. I don't look forward to going into the bathroom if it's a mess. But at the same time, I'm like, well, it takes a lot of work, I guess, to be a lady. So, but she's also never left the empty toilet roll. The one thing I get upset about is if she I've explained this several times, and I don't know why it's so hard for people to grasp this in my house. Maybe it's my nephew who's doing it. The toilet paper has to go over the roll. I don't know where I learned that.
It's the over or
way.
under.
Well, the classy people do it over. It's very classy. It's white trash if it's under.
Now, classy people, if you ever find yourself on Kelly's toilet, what I want you to do is not only make sure that if you put the new roll on, which I'm sure you would, it comes over, and then when you're finished, do that little
now that's
fold,
very elegant.
like at the hotels.
The finer hotels.
Do the little for the next person.
Yes.
Because you want them to have the specialness that you enjoyed when you walked in.
Isn't that great? You walk in, it's coming under. You're like,
we got 20% of Americans ending relationships because of bathroom problems. I got to find out what are those problems and why can't we get them solved? You're so stuck in your ways you can't do. What is that? Help me.
What is that?
And for some of you want to talk about for tomorrow, remember the number is 978-9267. When you call in about the bathroom problems, 978-WCOS is the easiest way to remember it. You can always reach out to us on social media. In the morning while we're talking about it, if you can't call in, or if you want to message us now, that's fine. And if you got something you want us to talk about because we ain't even discussed it yet, how can we not talk about that, you're saying to yourself? Let us know, and we'll put it on the possibilities for the next Tomorrow Show today on the Morning Rush.